Hi there. Today we're going to be having a look at the HTML question 6, from the 2016 Western Cape preliminary paper. If you have a look at the web page, you'll find the questions and a sample of what the web page should appear like. At the bottom of the page, you'll find the data files we're going to be using. I've extracted those already into the folder over here. You'll see we have 6 Bridea, we've got 6 flag, and we've 6 Bridea logo. So let's have a look now at what we have to do. The first question asks us to add your name as a comment in the first line of the HTML file. So go to the folder where you saved your files and open this in a text editor. I'll be using Notepad++. This is a very nice editor for the purpose, largely because it gives syntax highlighting and colors the tags, which makes it very easy for you to see. You are allowed to use this one in your exams as well. And they've made it really easy in this instance by providing comments in the HTML code already to indicate where the questions should be answered. So we're just going to replace this one with your name. Please use your own name and not your name. Then, moving on to question 6.2. Correct the HTML tags to display the text Heritage Day 2016, the browser tab. But this will be the tab up in the top of your window. And this is controlled by the title tag. So, again, they provided a bit of a clue. There is the closing tag. We need to have the opening tag, so I'm going to replace that comment with the title tag. Question 6.3. So for question 3, display the image 6flag.gif in the background of the web page. Remember that the GIF is also part of the file name and has to be included. Go to our body tag and background equals 6flag.gif. That name must be exactly as the file name appears on your web page. You might not see the file extension, but it still has to be included when you include the name in your text file. Save the text file, and if we go to your file and open this in your web browser, you should now have the flag background. Just for what it's worth, the tag sheet that you are given, you'll notice, does not include the background option. The tag sheet is a guideline. It doesn't mean it's going to include every tag you will have to use. There will be 1 or 2 options where your knowledge of HTML is going to be tested, as well as your ability to use it. All right, let's have a look at question 4. For question 4, we're going to have to make a few changes to the heading. Heritage Day, 24 September. You need to align the heading in the center of the screen. Means this is going to have to be aligned center. Align equals center. And at this point, pay attention to the spelling. Remember that HTML was developed in Americas. So this is American spelling and not British English or South African English spelling. Change the font to Comic Sans MS, Microsoft font. So the Apple people again might be unhappy. There are 2 ways of doing this. The first way is to use a style command, and the second is to use a font tag. The style command is the preferred way of doing this according to the current web specifications. And we would say font family, we're setting the family, is Comic Sans MS. And we save that and reload our web page. Reload, and there we are. now Comic Sans. But that one is not as specified in your syllabus. So instead, we're going to use the font format for it. And the font format refers to the typeface, which we're going to use as Comic Sans MS. And having done that, don't forget to close your font tag. Again, reload, and there should be no visible difference now because I've just changed that to the same font. Last, we're asked to make this crimson, which is a named color. Again, I can use the font tag or a style command color. Again, pay attention to the American spelling. Remember, the Americans don't spell the same way that the South Africans and the British do. It's crimson. This is inside the same font tag, so I don't need to add another closing tag. Save and reload. Oopsie. Reload. There we are. Nice bright red. Moving on to the next question. Question 5. Display the image 6 Bridea logo.png on the web page as shown in the screenshot, which means on the right hand side of the text, with all the text aligned to the left of the image. We must ensure that the image is correctly aligned, change the width of the image to 400, and ensure that visibly disabled users will be able to hear the text Bridea logo when a screen reader is used to view the web page. So, question 6.5, this is where our image source will appear. They've already given you the tag, we just need to fill in the name of the picture. Remember the full name of the picture, that includes the .png. That may not be showing in your particular Explorer window. If the extensions are not showing, then go to View and make sure that file name extensions are shown. See, now I've turned them off. That is not going to help me view file name extensions. You need that full name. So, let's go back to our source, and that full name will be there, 6 Bridea logo. Ensure that the image is aligned correctly. The image needs to be aligned on the right of the text. Line equals right. Save, and we're going to reload our web page just to check that everything is appearing correctly. And we also need to set it with a maximum width of 400. So let's reload, and there we are, aligned on the right of the text and with a width of 400. The last thing, we need to add the alt tag, which is going to enable the screen reader to interpret this picture and display an appropriate message. The message we need is Bridea logo. Bridea logo. Now when someone uses this with a web browser that does not support images, such as a screen reader, the text Bridea logo will appear instead. Moving on to the next question. Question 6. Change the bulleted list under the heading Things to Do on Heritage Day so that square bullets are displayed. Go back to our source, and that is here. We're going to have to set a type equals square. save, go back to our web page and reload. And now we have square bullets. Question 7. Link the text "Sing the Bridea Anthem" to the website as it appears here. So we have this text that we are going to be linking to. Copy that. We are going to insert a tag, href equal, and this location. And then at the end of that text, we're going to close the a tag. A is for anchor. That provides a link to that web page. If we reload, we go. That will then take us to that particular web page. Question 8. Make the following changes to the table below the text "Visit the heritage site." Remove the text from the first row of the table and change it to a level 2 heading immediately above the table. Delete the table row containing this text. So we are going to take this text and remove that from the table and instead make it a level 2 heading. Table, that is this text. They've already given us the H2 tags, so we can insert those, and we're going to delete the entire row. Save and reload. So far so good. And moving on, question 9. For the last question, change the numbered list under the heading to "How to Braai the Perfect Steak" so that it displays as follows. And we have a single numbered list, and what's expected of us is to have it have multiple levels. So under item number 6, we're going to insert a new list. They've nicely indicated where this must be. Don't need to make any changes to the existing list. We're going to insert a new ordered list, and it's going to contain 3 items, 3 that are specified. This is to stop until "Don't keep the meat warm." This is to stop, "Don't keep the meat warm." Save and reload your web page. There you'll see. Also notice that at the moment these are numbered 1, 2, 3, and what's required of us is A, B, C. We're going to have to change the type of this ordered list that I've just created. Type equals A. Save and reload. There we go. And that's it. These questions are nice and quick. Go and try that yourself and see how it goes. Bye for now.